Brigitte Betser with Frannet of Michigan. We are a local franchise consultancy firm. Really what we do is provide matchmaking services to individuals that are exploring business ownership options, primarily in the franchise arena. Here at Frannet, we work one-on-one, face-to-face with our clients, take them through a variety of different steps to help them find the right fit in a franchise opportunity. It all starts with franchise education. I locally provide regular seminars, webinars, and other franchise educational events to guide you through the different business ownership options and details related to the franchise industry to make sure franchise research is the direction you want to take for your next career. Once you complete franchise or business ownership education in some manner with us here at Frannet, the next step is to go online and take a confidential personal franchise assessment. This personal franchise assessment is a unique tool to Frannet, and it's the science of psychology that provides us assistance in finding out what your transferable skills are, what your strengths are, what your weaknesses might be. Also assists us in determining your values and your motives, and it's all of these items that we work with when we sit down face-to-face with you and complete a consultation with you and other decision makers in your family to determine what the right fit might be for you. Through this consultation, we build a business model very much unique to you and your goals, values, and motives. We match that business model up with franchise opportunities or franchisors that are looking for the same attributes in a franchisee that you've created in your business model. We will then introduce you to a few different concepts that might be a good fit for you, and then provide you an opportunity to research those opportunities hand in hand with us. We work with you and guide you through that research using a 4-step research process. This 4-step research process is a proven process used by franchise consultants for years. As you go through this process, you will start to eliminate franchise concepts that we recommend you research and ultimately find the right fit. Frannet services are completely free to their clients. It's a great perk to franchise research. We hope that you find value in the services that we provide. And ultimately, we work a lot like an executive recruiter. Okay, so when you go through the research, our goal is to find you the right fit. If we achieve that goal in finding you the right fit in a franchise opportunity, we get reimbursed by the franchisor for our services to you. You know, one of the questions I always get are, what are the hot franchises out here in West Michigan available today? And I have to be honest with you, what's hot for you is not going to be hot for somebody different. Franchise research is a very personalized process. Business ownership in general is very personalized. You will succeed if you find a great fit. We don't want you to find a fad business. We want you to find a business that will help you to achieve your long-term financial and lifestyle goals. That's why we carefully screen and select the franchisors that we work with. We're going to validate them just like you are as you go through the franchise research process before we even put them in our inventory. A lot of the franchise categories that we work with are very popular categories. More than just fast food and retail, franchising is not all about French fries. We work with popular categories and businesses and industries that will thrive in all economic conditions. We look for those businesses in disaster restoration, essential services, senior care, hair care, automotive, other businesses that might help other small businesses thrive through sales training or cost reduction. Quality educational type services are all different types of industries that we work with. Believe it or not, there's over 3,000 different franchise opportunities out there covering over 80 industries. Here at Frannet, we're able to take a small percentage of those 3,000 industries and work with those franchisors that are carefully screened and selected for you. When looking to invest in a franchise opportunity, there's various levels of investment that can be considered. Here at Frannet, we're going to work with you one-on-one to determine your budget and make sure that you're researching those franchise opportunities that fit well within your budget, both for the investment of that franchise, but also to make sure that you have enough for personal living expenses on top of that. Our investments start at $50,000 and go as high as $500,000 or more. So it's important to really sit down and have a good feel for what your financial model looks like before we start investigating franchises. Now, one of the questions that I always get is, if I want to invest in a business that's $100,000, do I need to have $100,000 cash available for that investment? The answer is no. There are a variety of different funding sources for you to consider when looking at investing in a franchise. Obviously, cash on hand is going to be your best bet and easiest way to fund a business. You might also look at other financial institutions to assist you with funding your business. Typically, if you're going to try to secure a loan through the SBA or another commercial bank, you will need to have cash injection of around 25 to 30% of the total investment. Another popular program is called the ROBS program, Rollover for Business Startup. This is a program where you're able to utilize your 401k or IRA funds tax-free, penalty-free to invest in a business. We'll work with you hand in hand, though, to determine the best route for you to take for your investment. There are a variety of different reasons that drive individuals to explore business ownership as their career option. Most people imagine that business ownership is going to provide them a better quality of life, may help them to achieve financial independence quicker. Most people will have these career pains from corporate roles that are driving them to explore business or franchise ownership. And it's these items that we want to take a look at as we're building a business model for you. For me, in the corporate world, I didn't have the flexibility I needed to be home with my kids as they're growing up. Having a teenager at home and a young son at home, I needed to be home when they got home from school. I needed to have the ability to make it to their school events and their sporting events instead of traveling around the country. It's something different for everybody, and it's going to be up to you to determine what that is for you. But ultimately, if we take a look at those items that are previously pains in past careers, we can avoid those in business ownership. And that's one of the perks of business ownership, is being able to avoid all of those things you didn't like about your past corporate career. We can look to the future. We can look at your needs, your wants, and match you up with business opportunities that will be the best fit for you, the opportunities that will help you to achieve and attain those lifestyle and financial goals that you've set forth for you and your family. One of the neat things about working with Frannet, not only is it that our services are completely free, but it is a complete value add to working with Frannet versus going at the research on your own. You pay no more for a franchise working with Frannet than if you were to go out on your own, research it online, and look it up yourself. But really, we can help you to determine where those good franchisors are. You need to consider a few things when researching franchise opportunities. What is the experience of the franchisor? You really need to make sure that the individuals running the organization are experts either in their industry or in franchising. You also need to make sure that the concept that you're looking at has demand in the marketplace. What is the strategic market advantage of that organization? Now, there's going to be competition in any industry, but is there still a demand in your marketplace, and what is the strategic market advantage? You also need to make sure that the organization is financially sound and has stability to continue on the path of franchise growth, meaning they're able to continue supporting you and growing the organization for many years to come. Franchising is a regulated industry. That's another perk of this franchising. You have a franchise disclosure document that will provide you input and information on all of these items that you need to take a look at before investing in a franchise opportunity. We can help you to understand that franchise disclosure document and point you to areas in that franchise disclosure document that you might want to review to ensure that you're investing in a good organization. Beyond that, Frannet does that for you before you even start working for them. Again, we carefully screen and select franchisors to work with that meet our qualifications. They have that expertise in their industry. They are financially sound organizations. They have demand in the marketplaces. We work with you and with those companies and match you up with them to get you the right fit. One of the ways that you can evaluate your potential to become a successful franchisee is to work very closely with Frannet through the investigation and consultation process. We're going to take you through a series of steps to make sure that you will be a good match for franchising. That all starts out with a personal franchise assessment, a simple online assessment that you can take that will help us determine if you're a good fit for franchising and if you have the transferable skills necessary to be matched with other franchisors out there. With franchising, you're in business by yourself but not for yourself. You have a team of individuals that will work with you to grow your business, that will help you grow on those weaknesses and help you further develop those strengths. Franchisors are looking for business owners. They're not looking for a specific skill set. They're looking for general management, general business ownership, good communication skills. They've got that proven system for you to follow. So if you have a willingness to be coached and to follow a proven system, you can be successful in franchising. There are always additional sources of information available as you research franchising. In fact, your local SCORE chapters or small business development and technology centers could assist you in building a business plan and researching businesses in general. Our goal is to work with our clients to help them find the right fit in a business opportunity. Most individuals investments in a business is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So we want to make sure we get it right the first time. Franet's here to help.